The tennis world was left speechless when the world's richest man made a shocking move that no one saw coming. In an unprecedented act of generosity, Elon Musk has reportedly wired a staggering $3.5 million to Philippine tennis sensation Alex Eala. The news has sent shockwaves through the sports community, leaving fans and experts scrambling for answers. Why would the Tesla and SpaceX CEOs suddenly invest in a rising tennis star from Southeast Asia? What does this mean for the future of women's tennis? And how will this life-changing gift transform the career of the young Filipina who has already captured the world's heart? Buckle up, because this story is bigger than tennis. It's about belief, destiny, and the power of one person seeing greatness in another. The tennis world was going about its usual business: tournaments, rankings, prize money debates, when the news dropped like a bombshell. Elon Musk, the man who builds rockets to Mars and electric cars that defy gravity, had just made a jaw-dropping $3.5 million gift to Alex Eala. Not a sponsorship, not a loan, a gift. Sources close to the situation revealed that Musk had been quietly following Eala's journey for months, captivated by her extraordinary rise in the world of professional tennis. The 21-year-old Filipina had already stunned the world by winning her first WTA title at the Mubadala DC Open, defeating world number 3 Jessica Pegula in a thrilling final that showcased her incredible resilience and skill. But Musk saw something deeper: a fighter, a symbol of hope, and a young woman carrying the dreams of an entire nation on her shoulders. When the check cleared, Eala reportedly broke down in tears. She had never asked for this. She had never expected it. Yet here it was, a gift from one of the most influential figures on the planet, validating everything she had worked so hard to achieve. The tennis world erupted. Commentators scrambled to make sense of it. Fans flooded social media with disbelief and celebration. And Alex Eala? She simply smiled, the same humble, grateful smile that has endeared her to millions around the world. This was not just about money. This was about recognition. This was about a billionaire seeing a champion and deciding to invest in her future, not because she asked, but because she deserved it. The moment the news broke, the narrative of women's tennis shifted forever. A new era had begun, and Alex Eala was at its center. To understand why Elon Musk would make such a monumental gesture, you need to understand who Alex Eala truly is. Born on May 27, 2005 in the Philippines, Eala has been breaking barriers since she was a teenager. She made history as the first Filipino to win a Grand Slam junior title, capturing the U.S. Open Girls Singles Championship and sending waves of pride across her homeland. But she didn't stop there. In 2025, she had her breakout season, earning over $871,000 in prize money and climbing the WTA rankings with a ferocity that caught everyone's attention. Then came 2026, the year she truly announced herself to the world. At Wimbledon, she reached the 4th round, pocketing £300,000, approximately $396,100, and proving she could compete with the best on the biggest stage. Her victory at the Mubadala DC Open was the crowning achievement, a $252,000 payday that marked her as a force to be reckoned with. But what sets Eala apart isn't just her talent, it's her character. Described as the WTA Cinderella, she carries herself with humility, resilience, and an unwavering gratitude that has won over fans from every corner of the globe. She has been welcomed by heads of state, complimented by royalty, and celebrated by millions. Prince William and King Charles have praised her for the pride she brings to Filipinos worldwide. She even received an invitation to the Elysee Palace, and through it all, she remains grounded, donating part of her prize money to aspiring youth in the Philippines. She plays not for fame or fortune, but for her country, saying in every interview that she is playing for the Philippines. This is the young woman Elon Musk chose to support. This is why the tennis world is buzzing. Elon Musk is not exactly known as a tennis enthusiast. The billionaire entrepreneur is famous for his work with Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, and his controversial social media platform X. He has built electric cars, launched rockets into space, and sparked debates on everything from artificial intelligence to government efficiency. But tennis? That seemed like a world far removed from his usual orbit. Yet those who have followed Musk closely know that he is drawn to exceptional individuals, people who push boundaries, defy expectations, and refuse to accept limitations. And Alex Eala fits that description perfectly. Reports indicate that Musk watched Eala play and was so impressed that he distributed t-shirts marked "Laban Always" with the Filipino flag. Laban means fight in Filipino, and it has become the rallying cry for Eala's passionate supporters around the world. Musk's gesture was seen by many as a sign of his growing admiration for the young athlete, but no one expected it to lead to a $3.5 million gift. Insiders suggest that Musk saw in Eala something rare, a champion who embodies the very qualities he values most: resilience, innovation, and the courage to take on seemingly impossible challenges. In a world where billionaires often compete for attention and influence, Musk's move was remarkably personal. He wasn't buying a sponsorship or seeking publicity. He was making a statement. He was saying that greatness deserves to be nurtured, that talent should never be limited by resources, and that sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is simply believe in someone. The tennis community, initially skeptical, has slowly come to see this as a transformative moment, one that could reshape how the sport approaches talent development and financial support. Let's talk about what $3.5 million actually means for a professional tennis player. For context, Eala's total career prize money before this gift was substantial but nowhere near the elite levels of the sport's top earners. Her breakthrough 2025 season earned her over $871,000, and her Wimbledon run added another $396,100. Her DC Open victory brought in $252,000. All impressive figures, but the financial demands of professional tennis are staggering. Travel, coaching, physiotherapy, equipment, entry fees, accommodation, the costs add up quickly, and even top players often struggle to break even. This $3.5 million gift changes everything for Eala. It provides a financial cushion that allows her to focus entirely on her game without the constant pressure of prize money anxieties. She can hire the best coaches, access world-class training facilities, and travel to tournaments without financial constraints. It also opens doors to new opportunities, endorsements, partnerships, and investments that were previously out of reach. But perhaps more importantly, the gift sends a powerful message to the tennis world. Alex Eala is here to stay, and she has the backing of one of the most influential figures on the planet. This is the kind of validation that can elevate a player's confidence and performance to new heights. Eala has already proven she can beat top 10 opponents. She has 7 victories against top 10 players this season alone. With this financial support, she can now aim for even greater achievements. Grand Slam titles. World #1 rankings. A legacy that transcends the sport. And let's not forget the impact on Philippine tennis. Eala has already inspired a generation of young Filipinos to pick up rackets and dream big. This gift will amplify that inspiration tenfold. Tennis courts, scholarships, and training programs bearing her name are already being planned. The ripple effect of Musk's generosity will be felt for decades to come. The implications of Elon Musk's $3.5 million gift extend far beyond Alex Eala and the Philippines. This is a watershed moment for women's tennis and global sports philanthropy as a whole. For years, female athletes have fought for equal pay, better sponsorship deals, and greater recognition. While progress has been made, the gap between men's and women's sports remains significant. Musk's gesture is a powerful statement that female athletes are worthy of the same investment and attention as their male counterparts. It challenges the outdated narratives that women's sports are less valuable or less exciting. Eala's rise, combined with Musk's endorsement, sends a clear message. Women's tennis is a global phenomenon with immense potential, and it deserves to be taken seriously. Moreover, this gift represents a new model of sports philanthropy. Traditionally, billionaire involvement in sports has been limited to buying teams, sponsoring events, or making political donations. Musk's approach is different, personal, direct, and deeply meaningful. He didn't just write a check to a foundation or a tournament. He invested in a person. He chose to believe in a young woman from the Philippines who had captured his attention with her talent and character. This is the kind of philanthropy that can change lives and inspire others to follow suit. Imagine if more billionaires took a personal interest in nurturing young talent across various sports and disciplines. The possibilities are endless. Eala herself has handled the news with characteristic grace. True to form, she has expressed deep gratitude and pledged to use the gift not just for herself, but to give back to the sport and her country. She remains the same humble, hard-working athlete who has won the hearts of millions. As for Musk, he has remained characteristically quiet, letting the gesture speak for itself. But the message is clear. Greatness recognizes greatness. And in Alex Eala, Elon Musk has seen a champion worthy of the world's attention. The tennis world may have been stunned, but it is also inspired. A new chapter has begun, and Alex Eala is writing it one victory at a time. If you enjoyed this latest tennis update and want to stay ahead of the biggest stories in the world, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe the channel right now. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss a moment of the action. See you in the next video.